The NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Here we go. Take a set. 180. Right there to 3.
Shift. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On the ball, on the ball. Under crunch. That's right now. Do some. Hey.
In your face.
Here's Newton now on second down. Buying time to his left. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Great. Express. Right there. 54, Mike.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not.
Baby, that's what I'm talking about. All day.
Express.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Do some. Hey.
On first down, it's Newton. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
There. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Newton now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Do some.
To throw on second down is Newton. And avoids the contact by sliding. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Here's Newton being chased out left.
Crash, crash, crash.
And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Here we go. Wide eight. Swing. Swing to the field. Right. To the right.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
There we go. Kill.
Here we go. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
Check.
Here we go. 46.
Crunch.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here you go. Here we go. Wide eight. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide eight.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here we go. Get down. Get down. 26.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
Double tight. Hey, we got
From the gun, here's Newton. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Gano's kick is right through. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, wide 8.
Bang, bang, bang.
Here we go, 47. 26.
A give to Elliott. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, wide 8.
59.
Hey, 47. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Hey, 47.
Oh, yeah.
26.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
26.
They'll try the sweep with Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Right there. Let's go, let's finish.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Play action now, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 66 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, watch 13. I got tricked this time.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Gun.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Malik Collins in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Talking about.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. It's taken to the 26. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And now here come the Cowboys. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
3 down, 3 down.
There we go. Wide, ain't it?
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it?
They go play action here on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
2 times. 4 down, 4 down.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? There we go. Kill.
15, check 15.
Here we go. 47.
This is Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Here you go.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
The
Here we go.
Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
59, Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Big stop, let's go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are in for 6. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Gun. Great. Great.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
I got you.
Here we go.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey! 4 down.
A final shot before the break. Newton sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep. Back over. And that's caught inside the 30. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180.
To throw is Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
4 down. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike.
Here we go. 46.
Let's go, D. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
26.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle.
Single receiver.
Here we go. 180. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Hey, boys.
Here we go. 180.
On play action, Prescott. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
There we go. Kill.
K1 short. Continuing to fight
54,
downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
41's the will.
2nd down, Prescott. Dancing to his left. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. 23 yards on the play. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Oh, you got D?
26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
89. Watch 89.
And they'll run it here. Fights him off. And again the footwork. Sheds a 2nd man.
He's building up some...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 28 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Newton on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means...
Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there, 63 yards, and the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Ron Rivera didn't get the nickname Riverboat Ron for nothing. His guys are going to go for two here.
Set, 180.
Newton now to throw. And this is incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
There we go. 180. 26.
Prescott now on second down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Shaq Thompson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 180.
Prescott from the gun. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Get out. Here we go, 180. 26.
10th carry now for Elliott. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Tight is right. Watch.
Here you go.
Right.
Here we go, 180.
We got 4. Kill.
26.
They go to Elliott again. And they get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Here we go, 180. 26.
The give is to Elliott, and he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
47.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Here we go, 47. Let's go. Let's finish now. 46.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here you go. Here you go. Here we go. 180. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go, 46. Hey, switch.
Check. Fresno.
Hey, 47. 26.
And they'll go on the ground. It was Eric Reed in on the stop. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Hey.
There we go, going to 53. Here we go, 180.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Watch time. Tight end right.
Here we go, 180. 26.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Out of the gun, Newton. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Do something.
Watch tight end.
It's 8.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Check.
On 1st down, Newton eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Express. Hey. Great.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And Olsen over the middle. The 40. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Let's rock now.
A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. On 1st down, it's Newton. Forced out to his left. And caught left side, Olsen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And this is caught. He hits more. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. To the air again, Newton steps away to his left, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Second and goal from the 1. They come out here, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Get down.
One final kneel down here as it comes inside the 40-second mark, and that should be enough to put this one on ice.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.